What up? It's your boy, Jesus el Cristalero. Back at it again with Purple Pill 50/50. I kind of thought of something interesting as far as prophecy is concerned, and this has to fucking stop. Okay, false prophets, explicitly stated in the Bible, do not worship false prophets, false images, and you're your own creator, basically. So right here we got, let's see, I'll flip it out. Mandela effect caught on camera as it happened. Best evidence for missing people. Yeah. Well, we'll see, and then if the information is accurate, then we have no problem legitimizing its validity, right? All right, let's see what happens here.
Just totally vanishes.
He talks a lot.
And solely
almost
something
as much
that
as I do, but
needs to be actually investigated. I'd
lots
love to have the 100% real
because he
footage.
does
Like
kinda irk me.
I've written back to him asking me
me
if
out
he
a
could
bit.
send me a copy of the undoctored footage so that I can actually look at it and examine it even further, because I truly think that he has found some of the best evidence ever of the Mandela effect happening in real time.
Oh yeah.
So here we go. I'm going to start playing the video.
That's how they try to use
yes.
it against you. They're trying to push people
So
out
because
of
it's been sent to me, I can. So
explanations.
here you can just see there's one car there. Oh, sorry, is it? I can't remember whether it's the car in front or the. Oh no, this car. There he is. There, the one that was in front. He's the one that goes across.
What the fuck?
So you see him move
What
across.
happened
So they're in two separate lanes. So they're not connected. As far as I'm concerned, they are not connected.
This
They
is
look to
slow down
be
time, so
similar at first, but then when you look at
We'll see
them,
what-
they are different vehicles. Almost similar, but they are different vehicles. And you still can see the front car.
Yeah.
It's still there. There's a black car in front, and now he's just going forward a bit more as the other one slows down. He's almost there. They're two different makes of car. The silvers are different, and then bang, they just fucking vanish. Both of the
Time
cars.
vanished as well, though.
It looks like that person looked at what happened as well, like as if they're
Yes,
looking
yes,
in
yes.
shock. That's why I want the original video, because I think that person actually witnessed it actually happen in the real mode, in the real time, because you can see the head of the person move. That's why. Oh look, honestly, dude, if you're looking at this video, please send me the original, the very original. It would be so well appreciated. Here's the accident. I think he's witnessed it as well. It's thrown him off. He hasn't seen the car in front because he's most probably looking back, trying to look for the cars. Then the accident has happened. So when I look at the accident in a logical sense, because you've got to remember now, this is slow down footage, and when you see the footage in real, you will see that what I mean by, I believe he was actually looking at what was happening, at what was going on, either in front of him or behind him, and then this car in front of him has stopped.
Alright. Pretty sure you guys can still hear him. He's babbling on. No offense, old man, but if you do indeed exist and you're a real person, you should know how credible it is to get misinformed and skip an important detail right fucking here. Right there. How do we go from 06 seconds to 30 some? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it could be a glitch in the recording, but how can it glitch that fucking bad when the time is not accounted for? Okay, 54. Shit out of the way. 20 and that's 59. So 20 and 59. Watch. 20 and 59. And fucking stop. Yeah, we need real time footage here, my friend. Because this is obviously not helping at all. And I know it's not my shit glitching because I already watched this how laggy the video comes out. It's basically the video rendition is struggling to keep up. But yeah, the two cars disappear. I had to watch it a couple times actually. As a matter of fact, I had to watch it a couple times to see the front one disappear, because I would see the back one disappear, and this is a strange thing. The front one would just kind of hide behind the black car. Okay, it would hide behind the black car, but I guess after so many times of watching it and listening to this guy, this earworm, basically, it's been forced upon me to perceive these two cars disappearing. Okay, don't believe everything they tell you, not even me. Just perceive, keep your eyes peeled. As far as I'm concerned, I'm only interested in the truth. You know, that's about it. The truth is that there is indeed an anomaly, not the two cars disappearing, because that is debatable. But the fact that the time goes missing, it doesn't make sense, yo. Think about it logically. Okay. Hopefully this is a part where it starts to speed up, because I have very low patience for this. You know, that's why I don't play video games, because lag makes me aggro. I should just turn off his fucking audio, huh? See that? You guys noticed that? It just jumped. I think the next one should be after this one. Look at that. 1955-55. What was that about? And then all of a sudden jump to where they already disappeared. Come on now. You're glitching too much. When we started at 52, for some reason 55 kind of jumps one. It doesn't jump over a second. It just kind of like takes two positions. And now it's going extremely slow, and it goes from 52 to 54, and then 55 just see there's such a time distortion on the camera's timer that it just doesn't seem too legit, son. All right, let's see. It's 57, so that was 0-0. Okay, now let's see when it jumps. Right there, it jumped twice, and all of a sudden 36. Come on now. So in 13 seconds of slow down footage, it jumped 36 seconds? Really? Bro, this shit's amateur stuff. Like, I don't need to learn quantum physics to know that there's something wrong with that timer. There's something wrong with the video completely. You hear that? That's how this... And look at that. Like, all of a sudden, this guy wasn't paying attention and just crashed. And what's with that laugh? Yo. Okay. hold up.
This is the normal clip again. Sorry. I don't know. I think
Nah, fuck it. I'll just leave it like that. Hold on.
Doesn't seem to be doing it now. Seems to be reasonably okay now.
Seems to be
as you can see, it seems to be, and this is again, this is 1/4 speed. You watch, they just disappear. And so this is at 1/4 speed. So sorry about that. Before it was a player glitch. It wasn't blurred, wasn't stylized. This is just the quality of the recording. So there you go. There. It just
so it went
vanishes.
from 1 to 4, and what happened?
As if they went out of
It
existence.
went to 3,
the two
and
cut
then 6.
just totally
36,
vanished.
and
I'm
it's
just
like,
going to pause
what?
this for a second, everybody.
What is that?
Okay, I just decided to bring it back. Again, it's still at 1/4 speed. 720 pixel is the ratio that he said he sent it at. I've set my player a little bit bigger, and you can watch it. You can see the car just pull over to the side and get ready to watch that person again. You'll see the person, you'll start to see the person's on the side of the road.
The person driving almost crashed into
but then
the guy that
the
actually
cars
does
just
crash.
start to vanish there.
And it's fucking... It's pretty hilarious because driver A, the camera recording driver was the one that almost crashed into him in the first place. And then he goes around and fucking almost tees him, but ends up teeing someone that's already pulled over. Way too sketchy. Like, watch. Is it this one? No. Excuse me. Yeah.
I've been having a lot of problem with dicks at the moment, so I'm playing this in another player, so hopefully we don't get any glitching in this, but here we go. The car moves across. The other car is still there. Now, and the lady or the person looks like a lady because of the scarf on the front of him, but I thought that was on the side because I saw the white streak, so I thought it was the same thing. But you'll see the moment the cars vanish, you see it as if looking in shock at what just happened just there.
No.
And it's if they just vanish out of existence.
About almost getting hit by this car.
You can see that she or he is looking at what just happened. So here we go again. And the thing is, there is definitely something going
Repetition
on.
is how they manipulate your mind.
Definite
Careful with that shit.
disappearance happening here. I believe this is a Mandela effect. I'm 100% sure this is a Mandela effect. I still would like to see a better copy of it if he's got one, or if this has got a saving problem or whatever, but I would like to see the very original.
Look. I'm with it.
Coming, I'm just trying to work out exactly where it is that it starts. I think it happens about there, and starting there. And you can see it's just fading out. They've just, as if they've just vanished from existence.
I kind of wish that
two cars just vanished completely from existence.
The actual...
That is not possible. Yeah, it's really, really strange. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a stutter. And I bloody realised I cut the thing out before I said possible. So
I didn't realise I should have done
but
that before the video.
The car moves across. Normal. The clarity of the vehicles are normal. They look. There's no fiddling. It doesn't look like there's any fiddling with the footage. And yeah, I'm praying that I don't get any more glitches. It's driving me nuts. And sorry about my voice, as you all know, what I explained in the stream before, that the thing, yeah, and as I said, there they go, they just vanish. Both of them, in an instant, in a heartbeat, they just disappear.
I may be Jesus, but
gone, out of existence altogether. I believe that this actual event caused this accident full stop. I believe this is the actual cause of the accident. They're just cars going along the road.
Sir.
Nothing more than cars going along the road.
That's faith, actually. That's faith.
One moves across, gets behind the other one, and we do this all the time. But watch the similarity of the cars disappearing. It's instantaneously the same. They come up in about a second, they start to vanish around about here. No, about here they start to vanish. They just disappear, they vanish out. Very slow, and as if they were no longer there. As if someone had just wiped them out of existence, and that was...
Alright. So it's in actual accordance with their disappearing act, their Mandela effect. Because you notice it jumps from 1 to 4 around the time they start fading, and it gets stuck like on 4 or 3. I don't know, it jumps back, I guess. And then all of a sudden you got seconds. We got what we're looking at right now, 36. So I honestly think that in posting these types of videos, you gotta be more careful, because A, you lose severe credibility. Okay. B, people are not interested in something that can be fabricated, you know? Obviously, it's kind of hard to legitly break it down and say, oh, well, it went down like this, you know? I do believe that there is mystics, mystics at work here, but if you cannot explain that time gap that happened, then I would take down the video. And if you want to re-upload it with, you know, the update, then you could. I mean, essentially, that's a suggestion, you know, because misinformation, get rid of your followers just like that. Okay? So, you know, I would suggest take down the video. I mean, you could do whatever the fuck you want, but essentially, it's your account. And your account does have misinformation right there. I didn't watch the whole video. It's way too long. Your explanations, your minuscule insanity of watching the video footage over and over. Again, this is not an attack on you personally. This is just me stating the things bluntly. Because what I see is that you overlooked a big issue down here, my friend, and I've already stated this several times. See, you got me in this cycle of insanity already. So what I would like to end with is basically, next time, keep an eye out for that, because that's a very important detail. If you can explain it, I would suggest re-uploading the video. You know, it's not gonna hurt you to, you know, delete this one or private it and re-upload a new one with the actual information. Or shit, I don't know, put annotations. Let's see what you say in the description.
The timeline taking them out. Yeah, in between that restart, I'm just having a look at his name. I think it's Christoph or Christo or something. I don't know. But yeah, dude, if you can get that original footage, download it, put it into a...
Sorry, son, you ain't gonna get that footage. You know why? Because it doesn't exist. They're basically doing the whole white rabbit, leading you through the rabbit hole. Okay, December 4th, 2017, so it's pretty recent. I honestly